All right, so let's go ahead and take a look at this objective. So this objective, we're going to look at just some parallel perpendicular line theorems. And so there's a couple of them here. If two lines are parallel to the same line, then they are parallel to each other. So here A and B are parallel, B and C are parallel, so the A and C are parallel. And then if two lines are perpendicular to the same line, then they're parallel to each other. So here M is perpendicular to T, N is perpendicular to T, so M and N are parallel. Perpendicular transversal theorem. So N is perpendicular to L, which means that L and M are parallel. And L and M are parallel to each other, then N and M are perpendicular. Okay, so here's my example one. This is a paragraph proof. So since L is parallel to K, then 1 and 2 are congruent by the corresponding angles theorem. And then since M is parallel to K, then angle 1 is congruent to angle 3. And then transitive property says that 2 is congruent to 3. And then by the converse of the corresponding angles theorem, L is parallel to M. Okay. So now, prove the perpendicular transversal theorem. So if I'm proving that the perpendicular transversal theorem is true, then I cannot use it in my proof. Okay. So here's my statements. Here's my reasons. Okay, so 1, A is perpendicular to B, and that is given. Angle 1 is a right angle, and that is definition of perpendicular lines. And then I don't mind you guys using the little perpendicular symbol as long as it actually does look like a perpendicular symbol. Okay, so B is parallel to C. Same thing with parallel. I'm okay with that as long as it looks like it's parallel. And then, oops, I already did 3. 4. Angle 1 is congruent to angle 6, and that's the corresponding angles theorem. And then 5, angle 6 is a right angle, and that's the transitive property of equality. I apologize, my ASB publicity group chat is going off right now. Okay, so A is perpendicular to C, and that is definition of perpendicular lines. All right, so those are your 2 examples. It just was some proofs. You guys are going to do more proofs for your homework assignment, and that is it for this lesson.